Hi there, YouTube. Damien. First video, introduction video for my hobby, which is going to be mainly Volkswagen dune buggies and probably metal detecting here and there. When I get out to the beach and have time to metal detect, not spending it working on these buggies, well, on the buggy, beach and buggy actually. Windy out here. So a little bit about how I got into it. When I was 11 years old, I learned how to drive a stick shift in a Volkswagen Bug, just like the one that I got here. So I just happened to be going through OfferUp one day and came across an ad for the Shell. Went $600 for it. It was maybe a 3-hour drive. I think it was West Palm Beach. So I figured, why not? Brought back some childhood memories, and I have an 11-year-old daughter, so it'd be cool to teach her how to drive a stick shift as well in the same kind of car I learned. So got it. It's been over a year, a little bit over a year, but I got it right before summertime, or right in the middle of summer-ish, and down here in South Florida, Homestead, it's just god awful hot, and I don't have a AC workshop. I picked up this awesome Shelter Logic tent on OfferUp. I got a lot of good deals on OfferUp. I'll show you pretty much everything I got from OfferUp for the dune buggies. So I started sanding it down, had the original gel coat, green flake. The spider cracks were just everywhere. It was just impossible to repair. So I sanded all the way down to fiberglass. Boy, what a mistake that was. Took me a long time, a lot of hours, a lot of beer. I drank a lot of beer working on this thing, but I got it looking really, really good. I got a lot of pictures and a couple videos here and there. My daughter took some videos and pictures for me also. I have her helping me do what she can. Obviously she's not around the dusty or the dangerous stuff, but she's gonna help me start putting it together here and taking more pictures and videos for my YouTube channel. I picked up it was getting too hot, so I figured I'd take a break and I'd start looking for a donor car. So I found a 1974 Bug from a junkyard, but not from the junkyard itself, actually. Happened to be two guys in there just when I walked in asking if they had any bugs that they were going to possibly crush. They replaced the floor pans. It's windy out here. I'm sorry if it's interrupting the video. Let me go to where it's not so windy. They replaced the floor pans. They replaced the heater channels. The pillar work. They did a lot of work. Good work, for the most part, except for when it came to the head. I had to replace the whole head. That was a nightmare. 3/8 of an inch out of square and a 1/4 inch out of level. So it was this way and this way. He welded the Napoleon hat was crooked, a 1/4 inch. That was really what was making the whole issue, is when he put his new Napoleon hat on there, it was 1/4 inch out of square. Level. And then it was 3/8. When you put the front beam on there, it just wouldn't sit square, straight. And with the tires and money you spend on tires, I didn't want to burn through tires, especially when you see the tires I got for this puppy from an estate sale. So it was sitting for about 2 years there, and I got it, so it was another year. I got the motor running. It started right up. Did a compression on all the cylinders. Compression's really nice. Purrs, idles perfectly, considering it's been sitting for roughly 3 years. So that made me happy. I started tearing it down, painted the block, painted the transmission. uh, chop the chassis down, all that good stuff. So anyways, yeah, let's show you the buggy. Here it is. A little dirty. A little workshop area. It's what I got. It's what I got to work with. I didn't paint it myself, but I did all the body work. Like I said, I went through 2 gallons of polyester body filler, lightweight, block sanding, and then 2 gallons of high build epoxy primer with tight squeeze with guide coat in between each spray. So I made sure, you know, I got all the low spots. Just getting this line in the hood right here took like 10 hours for me. I got bunches of pictures of that, so what a nightmare. What a nightmare. I got my electrical run down in between the tunnel. It's inside, it's in some Smurf tubing. I don't know if I can get a picture of it. I think we can get it back here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. It comes out underneath here. The seats are from a 1985 Suzuki Samurai. My buddy Keith hooked me up with those. Appreciate that, buddy. What else? There's a steering column. Last night I cut the steering shaft down 3 3/4 inches. Oh. So that's her. Oh, my battery tray welded in there. Rear seat support. Kind of hard to see in dark, but I got some rubber spacers coming here that's gonna mount. I think I'll put 6 in there. Gonna shotgun them out here. Then the rear bumper will attach here, obviously, and come out. It's nothing out of the ordinary for us. Oh. So, rhino lined the sides here, color matched. Just got done with the gas tank. Got a new fillet, well, not a new fillet neck, took it off with another donor car. I got that at the estate sale. Welded onto the tank. Can't find any nice quality gas caps, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix this one. There, focus. I'm gonna go ahead and wire wheel this one down real good and take it to the plate shop and get it triple chrome plated. Yeah, new beam. The since I got a new head on there, it's got a round hole. It doesn't give me any way to cover it up really. So I'm gonna get a piece of round stock or cut something round metal, so I can put 2 screws on either side. And with the gasket, maybe I'll make a gasket, but I want to mount this on there. So the underside, the chassis, and the beam is all going to be rhino lined black, and the interior, the bumper, roll bar, and rear bumper is going to be rhino lined in a glossy tan. And I'm going to do this in that same tan color up underneath there. You won't really see it because it's going to be pretty low to the ground, you know, but still, just the little details. Plus I need to seal that up anyway, so why not? My bumper and headlight assembly, you obviously recognize these if you're from the Volkswagen world. I had some old rusty beams that were bent, no good, you know, one little bend in it, and it's shot. It's useless if you have a bend. You're gonna wear your tires out pretty quick. So, anyways, I had 2 of them, so I cut them off, ground them down to make them fit around the wells, get them close as I can here. And I have the Volkswagen bumpers that come, the ones that are round and curved. I don't know, like a C maybe or whatever, and I got the little flat plate that bolts to inside the body of your Volkswagen, stick out. So anyways, I plan on welding it. That plate will sit up here and then come out to here, and then the bar comes down and I'm gonna weld these bolts from the inside so they're permanent, and the nut from the outside, if I want to take them off, I can just undo the nut from the backside, but these will be permanent, welded from the inside. And then this tube will actually come down and pretty much hide this bolt over top of it. And then the tube will come up here, and on top of that is going to be my headlight. You know how it has a little perch? So that's going to be my headlight. And then I'm going to have 1.25 inch bar go from the flat plate that comes here out, the round bar, follow the curvature around into the other side. So that's that. Got the new pan gasket in there, obviously. So yeah, it's been a lot of work. Like I said, it's been over a year, but 3 months of that I took off looking for a donor car and metal detecting. Well, I've been working on that. You always collect more parts here and there. So in the midst of all that, while looking on OfferUp, I ran across guys. He was first selling the buggies, and the next thing you know, he had them listed for free, which was this one here. Come on, focus. I'm sorry, I'm using an iPhone. I have a GoPro, and the battery's charging. Like I said, I'm new, and I'm not even going to be able to edit this one. I'm just going to post it right to it, and it is what it is. Sacrifice me, if you will. Anyways, it's a real good clone, Manx clone. One way that I've learned to know that it's not a real Manx is the Manxes didn't have this round bump in the front of the nose where the gas tank goes. I don't know. It has the wire things underneath here, a little bit different. They are full length. Go ahead and show you that. Oh, if you can see it. Yeah, where they come. Oh, yeah, they go all the way to there. Like I said, it's probably pretty hard to see, but there to the front. So it's a nice copy. It's thin. So I don't know. I think I might actually sell it to my neighbor. I have the hood. I have the dash. I have a brand new windshield for it that also came from the same estate sale that I got a bunch of other goodies from. It's ridiculous, the sale and all the good stuff. That's another video. 2 sets of rims, tires brand new, everything probably to build another dune buggy and probably a quarter of another one. But anyways, yeah. So, I don't know, that one's there. I just picked up here, this is a 1969 Volkswagen. Got the title with this. What I paid for this thing. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. $400. So it came with a title, all that good stuff. The front beam is shot, needs a new front beam welded on. Axle, rear end, solid axle, whatever they call it. So that's just for another build. Don't know, I might use that one for another buggy in the back. Or if my neighbor gives me the right price, I'll sell him this for a base to start with. And I don't know, we'll see. But I needed some parts off there. Came with a 1500 Singapore motor. And of course, as soon as I walk out, it gets windy. Sorry about that. So that's just another motor for parts. I turn it over and it turns almost 360 degrees, but then it hits a clank both ways. So something inside is definitely toast. So I don't know, one of these days I'll get to tearing that apart and see what's wrong inside. It's probably just going to be a parts motor. I've got a few motors now laying around here and there. So Now, take you back and show you the other body I got. Overgrown mulberry tree. Good stuff though. So, this is the other buggy I got, body I got for free. I believe it's a Deserter GT mid-engine buggy, meaning the engine belts would be here behind your seats, and the transmission actually sticks out the back. So I don't have the special roll cage and the floor pan that's supposed to go with it. So, and somebody filled in the headlight buckets, which is very sad. What a shame. It took a lot of work to put that back because they were also raised. It looked really cool. So I got at the same estate sale, I picked up a Veep. It's a Jeep metal body frame, Willys looking style, on a 2x3 frame made by Volkswagen. Got a title for it. So if the body's too rusted out, I may just take the body, cut the body off of that Jeep and throw it away, recycle it. I got a lady down the street that likes all my metal recycling, so I give it to her. And maybe mount that on there and quick sale. So then here's my next build for me. I'm not getting rid of this one no matter what. I don't know what it is. Anybody knows, I'd really appreciate it. Paid, how much did I pay for this one? $700. It's got reinforced fiberglass already done all the way. That's not focusing. So, really strong and stout. Maybe notice the nice low sides on it. That's really cool. I like how it's real low. I wish I knew the body style, but I don't. The dash, they've done repaired and fixed, and it's, yeah, the body line, the lines don't fit the buggy, so I'm gonna have to do something there. That just doesn't look right. But anyways, that's nothing. That is nothing. Let's see if we get a shot of the front here. I live in a forest yard, I'm sorry. Landlord doesn't maintain that much, but whatever. It is what it is. It's a nice place for $1,000 a month. So, yeah. That's definitely gonna be my next build. So, like I said, if you know what kind of buggy that is, I'd really appreciate it. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, I can get started at Beach and Buggy. My next step, like I said, is going to be painting the underside of the chassis. And I need to get that thing on the wheel, on the ground and rolling, so the front bumper, I can make sure I mock it up correctly and I do the correct bends on the bumper so the headlight sits nice and true or whatever. So I look forward to more videos, comments, suggestions, whatever. Want to give me $1 million? Send me a message. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.